Now, dealing with cancer is tough, but dealing with it when you're a teenager seems somehow harder still. So Charlotte Eades, who's 18 and has a brain tumour, decided to do something for all the other people in the same position as her.
She's begun to record video diaries, or vlogs as they're better known, about the practicalities of having cancer and being a teenager. They include makeup and fashion tips and much more. The videos have become so popular that she's been chosen by a cancer charity to star in its new film to raise awareness. Take a look at what she's doing.
I've had purple hair, no hair, long dark and shining hair, black lips, red lips, dry cracked from chemo lips.
Hi guys, back again today. I wanted to do a cancer update video for you all.
I've got a brain tumour and it spread to my spine. This does need to be talked about, and it's something that's very hidden away.
So this is what the wig looks like on me. As I said, it's pretty long. I did wear this for a while, but
it's more just advice, and also to any other young people that may have cancer, even young adults, anybody, just some like practical advice, like when I said about just wearing a normal beanie instead of a hair wrap, that can sort of make you feel a bit more normal. I've had alarms ring, earrings, family form a big ring, schoolwork, whatever life throws at you, you can either hide away from it or just deal with it. I just want it for it to be something inspirational for maybe somebody to watch that and then think, right, I'm going to get up now and start my day. And I'm still here. I don't want to be known as the girl with cancer, but if I had to be known for my cancer, I'd like to be known as like a spokesperson for young people with cancer.
Pleased to say Charlotte's with us now. Welcome. Good morning.
Good morning.
How are you?
Yeah, good, thank you. How are you?
Yeah, really well, really well. Are you surprised at how your vlogs have taken off? Because we understand that when you first realised you had cancer or diagnosed with cancer, that when you went online to find out if any other teenagers, could offer you some inspiration or some ideas of how they're coping, there wasn't much on there.
Yeah, well, I just searched YouTube, as you probably do nowadays, but there was stuff on there, but for my age group, I was 16 at the time, there were a lot of adults, and I just didn't really relate to it. So I promised that when I was well enough, I would start to make video diaries of how I dealt with it and advice for younger people dealing with cancer.
I watched all the videos last night. They are extraordinarily candid. They're really informative, I guess, for people who are in your position. They're brilliant, they really are. When you sit down and do it, though, there was one video that really stuck out for me, and it was the one, what's it like dealing with cancer? And it's very frank. So do you just, on the day, decide, I'm going to turn the camera on and I'm just going to put it all out there for people?
I believe that one, I was having a bath about 10 minutes before, and then I was just feeling really rubbish that day, and that's what I want to do with my videos, is they're as candid as they can be. I don't sugarcoat anything, because you can't really. I like to be honest with people, and I was in the bath and then I thought, actually, I want to record this, I think it could be useful.
Honest, I mean, that's quite a key word, and you are very honest. So we're going to give people an idea of what you've been doing.
So it took me a really long time to get to grips with the fact that I lost my hair. So you can imagine, for a teenage girl to lose their hair, which is part of their identity, it's awful. It was especially awful because when I found out that I was going to be losing my hair, I got my dad to shave my head. This was an unimaginable event that happened, and about 2 weeks before that, I was perfectly fine and we didn't know that I had cancer. When I used to go out without my cap on or beanie or a wig on, I just had my bald head, I felt very vulnerable, but I also felt very confident because I wasn't letting cancer get the best of me, and I was actually embracing the fact that I had a bald head.
How did you feel when you were walking out and you'd lost your hair or you'd shaved your hair?
I mean, it took a couple of months for me to get used to it, obviously, but I mean, once the hair was gone, it was actually, I mean, a lot of people do say that actually when they lose their hair, it's not as bad as you think.
You had more confidence, actually, didn't you, afterwards?
Yeah, because I think I like the fact that I look different. I mean, it may not have looked healthy, but I suppose that was that I always said that was how I looked, and if that's the way I look, then I'm just going to go out and look like that. There's nothing I can do about it.
One of the things that struck me was you were going on holiday with your boyfriend. You were planning to go to the United States, and instead you had to go to Paris. And it's things like that you don't... The insurance for holidays. It's things like that you just forget about, really.
Yeah,
but they're so important, aren't they?
Yeah, I mean, it's the small things like... Yeah, just like that. Also, I can't drive. I'm going to be starting to drive soon, but I had a 2-year ban because of the diagnosis of the brain tumour. It's a lot of practical things which you totally forget about.
What have people said to you? What reaction have you had?
I've had mixed reactions of like family and friends, but for the most part, everybody's been very supportive. My family, of course, have been. My boyfriend's been amazing. But I think it's just a shock to people, and to be honest, I don't really like the term when people say people don't know what to say. I mean, it doesn't cost anything to smile at somebody, to not stare or anything like that. So sort of mixed.
Do you get feedback from other teenagers who are in your position?
I have had a few comments saying that, from other teenagers saying that my videos have been helpful, which is amazing because that's what I want them to be. So I was very pleased.
Well, they're a credit to you. They really are.
Really enjoyed talking to you, Charlotte.
Thank you.
We wish you well. Thank you for
you.
coming and talking to us on Breakfast.
Thank you.